Michigan basketball highlights 97-98, part 3, into the line.
Keep the center away, and then you bring Tractor Traylor from the basket. The other thing it creates for Iowa is rebounding lanes. They got that last rebound because they were able to get lanes.
Conlan reaches in to strip the driving Bowen, and Travis Conlan pays off at the other end.
Yeah, but good play. It looks like, yeah, on Louis Bullock.
Wide open three by...
Well, you don't throw cross-court passes. You can see Conlan saw it all the way. Rucker had no chance. Pretty well for the most part. I mean, everybody thought they were for real when they went into Indiana and then boxing one. They're just what they are. They're zone on everybody except for Louis Bullock. That's a boxing one.
And that leaves Reed open. Conlan finding Baston up high. Jerod Ward up with a three. By far of these two teams. Baston controls out to Bullock. How many touches so far for Sweet Lou? He'll pull up and nail the tray.
Well, that's why he didn't get many touches.
Bullock can't get it back-to-back. Chases down his board. The leaner goes for two.
And with a touch, you got him.
Of the year, averaged 25 a game. In Baston's absence, has 7 early. They hurry.
Good idea. What a great play.
Reed's third three-pointer. Again, the two best three-point shooting teams in the Big Ten, and Robbie Reed at the fourth. Ward on the other side. He has a three.
Good ball reverse.
They will be tough to beat no matter who they play if they're shooting like this. Ask Duke. Koch rejected by Traylor.
Oh, he can lob it.
Reed had Baston, decides to wait for the Traylor, and that's 2 by Ward. Baston half the Michigan fouls. It was his third. The three-point bombing the story for Michigan. Now fronted by Rucker. There they go the other way. Conlan will try to get into the act, and Travis Conlan has it. The seniors, Baston also a senior. Looking to go out
shook up.
Blaze of glory after some disappointing postseasons. Bullock run through from 3. Ward with a couple of those threes and settles for 2 here.
You know, he is so much.
Traylor, good outlet this time, and they're 2-on-1 with Ward. Bullock off the glass.
Good patience by Bullock, too. Never saw what I thought was a foul.
No.
Don't come like that, young fella. Good pass right there. Davis tries to come. Oops, too late. Yeah, you tried to run and hide from that one. In front of you. Did the same move. Shook him up.
Drive Bullock. Little stop and go move.
Same thing right there. Then he does a nice little move there because it looked like Davis tried to get it.
Really seen one of the Iowa trademarks, the full court pressure, do a whole lot of damage yet.
They haven't really been able, I think, applied that pressure more than anything else. Play with confidence.
Traylor uncovered. Which around that were 10-0 and 8-0 runs by Michigan. That's when they opened up as much as a 15-point lead. Ward, three-pointer, his third.
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
Who's missing a shoe?
It's Oliver's over there. But you know what? I mean, this line. Begging for it.
Bullock using the Ward screen.
He was begging for it. He and Ward screens. You'll see right. Ward gets the ball. You see right here. He's giving this to me. Nice dribble. One stop. Bottom.
High performance. He just scored 27 against Minnesota, and it was in the final seconds when he got hurt. Self-assured as Michigan has been.
Just the opposite for Iowa. They never really feel like.
They've been on the top of their game, unlike Bullock from Michigan. Wow.
Yeah, I think if you're pressured in his own defense, push it up. You see, reaching in was Conlan, and he threw it high. A little teardrop. A teardrop dropped softly through the net. Jump shot.
He doesn't miss many of those. Thrown away. Ricky Davis fights so hard for that rebound. It's going to lead in the second half. He's done it with his defense and his rebounding. Ward has been terrific all day. He has 20.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it doesn't make any difference for Michigan because they don't get anything out of it.
Brandon Westman, come in there, get him a block. The freshman from Amarillo up for a block.
I mean, you can see he goes up and gets that clean block.
Terrific athlete. He has Conlan out on the run out. Travis Conlan. Again, our final, the Wolverines 77, the Hawkeyes 6.
Guide the ball properly. I think Maceo can do some damage if they involve him. Travis Conlan rattles in a three.
Well, he keeps getting though.
Harris had it blocked by Baston. Chicago, site of the first Big Ten Conference Tournament. Robbie Reed buries a three.
Oh, and he shoots the...
Daniel nearly came up with a steal. Harris stripped of the ball by Baston. Ward the pull-up for three.
How about that for stretching the day? You think you got everybody?
This year when Reed is in double figures, he's a key. Traylor.
And they didn't come to help Sandin. I mean, you got to... He'll get work.
Brian Ellerby took over under very difficult circumstances. The lob to Traylor from Robbie Reed.
Nice little screen to set it up, and he can elevate.
Now the takeaway by Conlan. Clark in pursuit.
Over the years, Michigan's played great defense. People forget about it because of the great names, the Webbers.
Because he had head coaching experience at the Division I level. The players and coaches deserve a lot of credit because it was a mess at the beginning of the year, and now they are prospering, and Jerod Ward buried a three. And if Minnesota is going to get back into this one, they'll need much more from him. Traylor.
Oh, goodness. Wow. It's so easy for them. They're fun. First 2 years generally had foul troubles, getting a lot smarter now.
Bullock buries a three, and Michigan's lead grows to 18. Off the bench, Josh Aslan has also come into the ball game for 25 for Michigan. Reed with the shot clock running out. 3 on the clock as he hoisted that three. First half, trailed by 17 early in the second half, and came back to make it a close game. So they have that memory to aid them on the comeback trail, but that doesn't help.
I'll tell you, the zone is giving them problems, so Bullock moves out. It's a big stop right now for Minnesota.
Shot clock virtually the same as the game clock. Bullock hits a 2. He was on the line, says
Sean, I'm Bullock.
And it's Clark matched up with Bullock. Conlan. Wow, has he had a terrific 2 games in this tournament.
That's a player. He's got more to offer, I think. Great post passer.
I was interested to hear you say yesterday as we watched the quarterfinals, you think Travis Conlan might have a future in the NBA.
If he wants to, look at his foot speed here. Oh, my goodness. Put him in a marathon.
Game. We mentioned it in the game in Ann Arbor this year against Minnesota. That was the case. Ward answers with a 3.
Unless certain guys are shooting.
Traylor double team. Managed to break through the double team by spinning to the baseline.
Under the 10. Nice hands by Travis.
Conlan the reach in on the strip of Jacobson. He's done a terrific job neutralizing Jacobson today. Bullock, the step back for 3.
Painless. Oh, do you need gas when you get your teeth drilled? Oh.
Robbie Reed to Travis Conlan. Now Louis Bullock. Maceo Baston. Robert Traylor is the other member of the 5-some on the floor for Michigan. Nice pass. And a chance for 3 for Baston. Set up by Conlan.
You know what happened? Vision here. This thing's wide open. Tarver's coming over, but what had happened, Clark runs the baseline. He got caught way out of position. Just a nice look here. The preparation, Baston actually couldn't get the feet set to finish it easily.
This half. And we haven't yet played 7 minutes in the second half.
What a pass again by Conlan. He picked that 3-2 apart.
In the first half against Michigan State, so consecutive games, individual players for the Gophers having big halves. Robbie Reed, Michigan continues to answer.
Traylor just wants teammates. You got to be ready on everything. Missed free throws.
Bullock almost walked across the midcourt line. He got bumped and a chance for a 3-point play.
Yo, is he a tough guy? I mean, you know him do some of these things in the open floor. You're willing to take the bang. Look at the chin. Undeterred as he kept his head high. A lot of guys will duck it. A little bit afraid of the contact, but a chance to get...
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the nation at 6:30 Eastern time.
Billy Packer works on the series in July.
That show sponsored tomorrow night by Pizza Hut. The 3-driven.
Relationship they must have.
Well, and Stanford hit that baseline jumper yesterday against Michigan State at a crucial moment. He jumped up and down, as did his brother on the bench, as if Minham didn't get it to drop. Lewis, a nice catch over Reed and a block.
Pass Looked like it was going to Jacobson. They threw it to Lewis, and just aggressive defensive maneuvering here. May say no. Keeps it alive, and fortunately, there's Tarver up there. He's got to play the shooter and help out in the lane in this 3-2. That's what should help Traylor. There you go. Oh, right. Good deployment. 4 perimeter guys can make shots.
Bullock with a shot clock at 7.
It's unbelievable. Traylor's in there begging.
Ryan James, one of the trainers on the, one of the managers, student managers on the Minnesota team. Sam's cousin, obviously. Traylor.
Too tough. I mean, if he bumps you.
We'll join Greg Gumbel after a message. Robbie Reed, the transfer from BYU. And now Louis Bullock. Reed. Well, the threes keep on falling for Michigan.
Well, that helped.
Maceo Baston's into the ballgame now for Traylor, number 30. He's still coming back from a broken foot. No problem with the foot there.
You see, tried to three-quarter once there. He took a little shot in the snaz. He's had a tough couple of days with the make it very tough. I got to think, yeah, Brian's not going to wait too long. Traylor, not for rent.
Baston found it.
Ooh, Travis offering up. Austin in the open.
Foul was on Austin, his first. And Ward, and again with a chance to take the lead for the first time.
And the way those shots are going up, you can back that zone into the lane.
Traylor trying to get through the double team. He did. He split Cardinal and Miller.
We need Bullock to get on. There's that show defensively. They're very strong in principles.
Traylor again trying to back in. Cardinal. Baston left open because of the attention paid to Traylor.
Play slower, be sound, reverse the basketball.
Robbie Reed. Pretty. Off to Conlan for the easy 2.
You're going to use the center high. They don't want to wait in the box till they get down there.
Ward. He's been hot over the last 9 games, averaging 18 points.
An open jumper on anybody, but here's a little pump, get him airborne, and step through. And it was a pretty good call.
Traylor bouncing to the bucket. On one with Eldridge.
Not too bad, huh? Louis had the size. And
up by 9. Baston, 2, dominated the Illini. The bucket by Ward has the Wolverines back within 5. Baston.
And that's all because of the ability to shoot.
On Pennzoil at the half. Traylor found by Conlan as the Purdue defense. Robinson's runner wouldn't go. Traylor the rebound, and Conlan sneaks out. 1-on-1 on Eldridge.
How about that kick out?
Robbie Reed capitalized by burying the 3. McQuay working on Ward now. Good move. And then Ward came back to block it. He's done an excellent job both on Traylor inside and defending the 3s outside.
And look at Miller. I mean, he is working hard to get around.
Traylor backed in and made it look easy.
Yeah, he got the touches, but he did.
Now Reed, the son of former BYU coach Roger Reed, who's here again today, watching Robbie play. First time he's had a chance to play this year is this week. Nice pass by Conlan in the Traylor.
Do you remember what Travis?
Well, for the most part, the weekend has been very well received, although there was a column in one of the Chicago papers today saying that you could make an argument that this hasn't been such a good idea because, among other things, Iowa and Indiana might have been by the quick exits, and perhaps Illinois' seed was affected, perhaps Michigan State's seed was affected negatively. Traylor. Look out.
Oh, we could have had a break in the action for a half hour. Traylor for sale or rent. I mean, Detroit loves it. Be kind. Send it in, big fella. Oh, is that impressive? Effort. We negated his energy, his inability to get up and down. Now this is a big man taking it to the 10. Oh. Well, they need a little spark. They might get a little excitement in the building.
Traylor 6'8", 300 pounds. Brandon Smith, very active going for that rebound, and he fed Ward for the box.
How about the interior passing? Bullock should stay out here. You might get a look with Miller playing against him.
He went by Miller. Contact. Will it count? Yes, it will. A block is the call, and then Hightower says...
Goes down the floor. Louis Bullock wisely figured, hey, let me go one-on-one against the big guy. And when you got him out there, a little suckage. Bring him up. As he comes up, you go by with a little bit of explosion. How about this? A little semi-kiss at the end. But that is a head.
But it's hurting them today. Bullock open. Traylor.
You can't keep him totally off the rack. He sets up low. Oh, great shot. DJ Singh pretty steady, too.
Yes.
Once again, in low, he is alone.
5. Wolverines by 5. 12-15 remaining. Conlan nicely down the lane.
How about the poise, too? Knew there was going to be trafficking.
Still plenty of time on the shot clock. 20 seconds.
Short corner, Baston. What a great...
The 20-second timeout has been called by times. Traylor has had his way inside.
It depends. G looks a little tired, too. Bullock gets one of the few clean looks. Nylon. Oh, you can't relax it.
Conlan with Bullock, Reed, Baston, and Traylor for Michigan.
How about that, huh? Is that easy enough? Drops, knocks it down.
This is the largest lead for Michigan.
Uh-oh, nice steal by Bullock. Oh, Sean, great play. It all started a technical foul, no? Or 20.
To rely on that as a weapon to get back in here.
They essentially like to get touches on the block to get their three-point shot. Still man-to-man.
Baston, a tough shot. Traylor was not going to be denied on that rebound. Bullock slipped, but got it off the Baston for the dunk.
Numbers, huh? Taking advantage, and Lewis with one of those assists.
Michigan up by 6. Bullock. Bodies fly. Traylor to put back.
Well, he bodies himself in so...
Miller off to Reed. Tough fadeaway. Wouldn't go. Traylor the rebound.
And that's that body again. A little body bump.
Reed, a quick 3. Robbie Reed out of the corner.
And Traylor doesn't get much attention. That result.
Clock's down to 10.
Little 1-4, so give a high pick and roll.
Bullock, the runner with the shot clock running.
What a tough basket, and he has contained himself and stepped up largely.
Eldridge, another long 3. Conlan elevated for the rebound, has Reed ahead of the pack.
Nice.
Off for Traylor.
How about that? A coach's son out with the screen. And look at Robert, easy. The floorboards may not hold Mike.
Game.
They don't even have the energy right now, Purdue, to get a good trap going. Look over the timeline. There they go.
They should foul.
They can't get close enough, Sean. Look at this. Say goodnight.
Reed to Baston, and Michigan is on its way to winning the first ever Big Ten tournament title.
Dangerous team right now. Yeah, Brian, you just coached this year. You and your staff, Brian Dutcher, Scott Trost, didn't think about all the speculation.
They leave McQuay alone for the 3 that wouldn't go. Traylor the rebound, and Michigan is the Big Ten tournament champion.
Michigan 76, Purdue 67.
Final score in this Big Ten championship game, sponsored by Kemper Funds. Michigan 76 and Purdue 67. The Chevrolet most valuable players of the game are Robert Traylor of Michigan. Robert Traylor.
Marshall one-on-one with Traylor down in the low post. One thing that Davidson has going for him, they have a number of big bodies they can throw at Robert Traylor.
Bullock hits a 3 to open the game.
Outside, one of the best perimeter shooters in college basketball.
Traylor doubled up, no travel call. Got the great hands, too.
Great hands and for a little more natural.
You always do that at tournament time,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my excuse.
Ward.
Beautiful.
Good move by Ward. Not always with the best hands, but looked very...
Kahn comes over to help out.
3-point shot. Robbie Reed.
Jim, both teams make...
During the Big Ten tournament,
Hit 10 out of 15 from behind the arc.
He was really struggling until the second half of the Indiana game and got his shot back.
There he is again.
Knocked wide open. It's like a boxer early on in a boxing match, and he's got his mouthpiece out.
Ward from the baseline. Nice start for Jerod Ward.
Probably should have taken the jumper.
Donnelly in and out. Ebong, the tournament MVP. Had it for a moment. Bullock comes out. 2-on-2 over to Traylor.
We didn't see anybody trying to draw the charge there.
No, thank you.
Here's Bullock coming down on the fast break. Does a great job holding the defender, and Robert Traylor comes in, and nobody gets in his way on the finish. Great job. Throws Donnelly, and here comes Robert filling that lane. Boy, is he, in every respect, Jim, improved as a basketball player.
Smith. Good jump shot. 21-9.
And specifically coming out of the timeout, then there's no execution. That's going to be a charge.
Charge on Marshall.
Zone.
Bobby Reed, 2 for 2, 3 for 3 from 3.
Isn't it amazing, Jim? It's the same shot, the same.
Seems like more than a little bit.
Yeah.
Traylor.
Oh, good crossover dribble.
How about the assault?
Oh, tremendous.
Ward.
What a play by Robert.
Right past 2 Davidson
Isn't
players.
this something? And then the dish. He comes to the jump stop. Tremendous fundamental basketball here by Robert Traylor. Look at that jump stop. So he doesn't draw the charge. Then the perfect feed.
Number 30, Maceo.
We saw Larry Hughes have trouble getting off early in the ball game today for St. Louis, and then picked it up at the end.
Ward with the 2-point jumper.
Michigan not able to get the ball, the low post. Here's a chance.
Traylor, forget about it.
Just so strong to them. Here's Marshall back into the ball game. He saw very few minutes and did not score in the first half.
Traylor now with 8 points, 6 rebounds. 12 at halftime. Ward in a jam. Michigan skips it around quickly to Reed for a 3. His 4th of the game. It's in this game. Only 1 shot from the field.
Here comes the solid screen out top. Halbauer fights his way through the screen, does a good job again.
Reed 5 for 6.
Final 4 team, Dave Strack with Tazzy Russell and Bill Bunton lost to Duke in the semifinals back in 1964.
What a shot by Bullock. 3-pointer. No assists in the stats.
Beautiful pass by Armstrong through that zone.
Reed picks his pocket. Will drive it in for 2. Robbie Reed with 17. Ebong doubled up. We got Traylor. Goes right around them both.
Oh, how about that block?
Blocked by Traylor. Robbie Reed calls out why is the play. Over the top to Traylor. And why not? 9.5 remaining. Bullock, 3-point shot. And Louis Bullock starting to warm up. Bullock driving. Tipped up by Traylor. Gets a second chance.
How about that second jump?
Pretty quick.
Nice pass over the top.
Over to Baston and 1.
Wow, did he hit his jaw on the back? Let's see this play a second. Bullock with the bounce pass. Maceo goes right on it. No, he got hit by the elbow. I thought he hit the bottom corner of the backboard here, but he does get hit by the elbow right in the jaw.
Yep, Marshall got him. 1 of 2. Conlan clears for Michigan.
Clock becomes a factor now. Nice pass.
Traylor, no pass, and Ward finishes.
Making himself available. He just stood and looked instead of getting himself in a passing lane, but he hits a shot anyway.
Quick release. Marshall, 3-point shot. And ball batted around. Michigan has the player up ahead. It's Smith. Gaslin.
Gaslin, who gave good play off.
And we'll take on the winner of the next game here, UCLA against Miami. For Michigan on Friday night, hitting 5 threes. Ward with a 3-point shot. And the senior from Clinton, Mississippi, opens the score. Traylor.
Nice soft.
Struggled on Friday mightily. At only 3 points. He led them in scoring in conference play this year. Ward short. Traylor, though, snags it.
You're looking at some of the what great hands are. Robert Traylor goes up and finishes it off. You notice that nobody gets within 2 or 3 feet of him when he gets down around that hoop. Shot goes up. There are those great hands. He reaches back and then just finishes off. Very interesting defense.
Ward over Johnson. And Davis, well, Traylor takes it.
Unbelievable play. Unbelievable. Give Steve Loudon a lot of credit for the defense he's devised here.
Robbie Reed's first 3 of the game, and it goes. 2 weeks ago, really turned it around in the Big Ten tournament. He said he's been focusing longer and keeping his release longer. And there it works again. Robbie Reed, back-to-back threes.
Sensational young talent. And there's that double teaming.
Rico Hines
Traylor
almost got the steal. Reed, his third three. Robbie Reed been stepping in for Baron Davis right now. Rico Hines back out to Conlan for a 3. Ward put back and 1.
Now, Jim, there's one of the problems if
down in the first round the following year by Princeton. Over to Traylor. Of course, Travis Reed has come in for UCLA. Here's Reed again, and Reed with another 3, his 4th of the half.
Now that is...
Marines have never lost. They're 11-0 when Robbie Reed scores in double figs, and he's already over that mark.
There's that combination I told you can work for Michigan. A lot of switching, a lot of cut. Watson gets stuck down inside with Baston.
Bullock finally connects. After Miss Henderson has that same look. Here he is outside. Henderson put back, charge.
Probably tried to do too much there.
Again, believe me, it's only week 1 of the tournament, partner. Baston banks it home.
Maceo has a
first table to check in.
But he looks a little gimpy the way he hobbled in there. He's just such a competitor. He wants to be on the floor.
Reed, 3-pointer, his 4th.
I sure hope it is.
In and out, followed up by Baston.
We have seen momentum change here, 180 degrees.
At the other end, Maceo Baston.
Well, you can see Bullock's ability to draw attention from the outside. Everybody focuses on him, and nobody blocking out Ward. He came right on by Toby Bailey. And there he is.
Back out to Bullock. He steps back, thought about a 3, into Baston for the dunk.
Well, I said he had the monster game against Texas.
Traylor, he wants it. Spins in.
Soft touch.
The freshman misses inside.
Oh,
Traylor snares the rebound.
Jim, a great defensive play and rebound by Traylor, despite the foul problem.
Look out, Reed with the 3. And it's down to 3.
Timeout UCLA. Yep, they've got to get a time. This is quite a comeback.
Reed's 3 with this rebound.
He could have been called for 2 fouls there. Got by with them both, makes the rebound, and then passes out. And then Reed, who is on fire in the postseason, hits another one.
He said, yep.
That's a spot that Ward likes to take his 3.
Bullock got past Bailey. 3-pointer. Down to 6.
That shot was so hard.
In there with Traylor. Look out from behind. He finds Reed. No go. Traylor pulls it down.
That was Jerod Ward, a 1.5 over the rim.
Guaranteed a Final 4 appearance for this year's squad. Baston, big board, and put back. Bailey underneath to Johnson. Swatted away by Ward. That's 2 huge plays on the
on Reed most of the time. Really doesn't have to work hard defensively. Oh, that's a foul.
Traylor just took out Toby Bailey. And Ward hits a 3.
Oh, a huge no call there. That would have been his 4th. There's no question that was an illegal screen. They see in stars right now. You notice how Traylor's kind of camping. He's playing a one-man zone in the basket.
Look at Ward, his 3rd defensive gem. And dunked by Ward brings it within 3. Jerod Ward. Wow, what a statement here in the last 3 minutes. Timed within 3. Jerod Ward, the senior, slams it home. 67-64 Bruins. Island leading Kansas by 5 with 10 minutes to go. Bailey tips it. Traylor, go ahead to Bullock. Down to 1.
He didn't miss that one.
Reed with 11 points.
Mental breakdown by Robert Traylor on that play.
Bullock having an awful.
As soon as they get the ball on offense.
Bailey needs some help. Stolen away. Conlan inside the Bullock. A quick 2, and it's down to 5.
You see one other illegal screen, and Watson grabs his shirt going through.
Bullock takes it. They left the gap open.
He can be back in this deal. Nice hesitation dribble by Bullock.
Louis Bullock cuts it to 3 with 38 seconds.
2 here. They should go for 2 quickly. Go for 2 quickly.
Ward, he's looking 3 all the way. Got it! Down to 2. Timeout, Michigan.
National championship team. John Wooden's last game as a coach.
Down 4. Bullock driving baseline. Off the glass. What a move.
More can he